So the solution on the right didn't work either for the substantial minority of Americans who were not in the employer-provided system. That's where we were stuck until enters the hero of our story, one Mitt Romney. Okay? Mitt Romney came in as governor of Massachusetts and created really a third way. We always talk about the elusive third way. This really was a third way. It was an approach I like to call incremental universalism. Incremental meaning build on what works. If people like what they have, let them keep it. Universal meaning, but we can still get to universal coverage. How do we do that? What's the trick that makes this work? Well, the basic core of the plan in Massachusetts, which became the core of the national plan as well, was to build a three-legged stool for health insurance reform. The first leg, and the most important, is to reform insurance markets so that insurers can no longer discriminate against the sick. In fact, that leg had already been built in Massachusetts. Massachusetts was one of 5 states that in the late 1990s moved to community rating of health insurance, not allowing insurers to discriminate against the sick. In all 5 states, what happened is exactly what economists predicted would happen. Putting these rules in destroyed the insurance market. Why? Because if you tell insurers they can't charge the sick more than the healthy, but you don't tell the healthy they have to buy health insurance, then everyone just waits until they're sick to buy. Insurers seeing this have to charge high prices as if everyone's sick. At those high prices, no one buys, and you get what's called the death spiral, and the insurance market implodes on itself. That's what economists would tell you what happened, and that's what happened in those 5 states. Those 5 states were 5 of the most expensive states in the country to get non-group health insurance because of these regulations. To make it work, you need the second leg of the stool, which is an individual mandate. You need to require broad participation in health insurance pools, and that's what Massachusetts did. We became the first state to mandate that individuals have health insurance coverage. But you can't have an individual mandate without making insurance affordable. When we were writing this law in Massachusetts in 2005, a family health insurance policy cost $12,000. A family at the poverty line had an income of $22,000. You can't mandate a family spends 56% of its income on health care. That's just inhumane and impolitic. So the third leg of the stool that's required is subsidies to make health insurance affordable. So you could see how these 3 legs of the stool work in concert and how it doesn't work without all of them. So there's 2 issues. There's 2 senses in which the bill does try to prop up the building. One is tax credits to small businesses. That, to be honest, is political. You gotta say you like small business in America or you're a communist. And so it's tax credits for small business. It's a very small part of the bill. I mean, I'm not opposed to them, but they're very tightly targeted. And what's nice about the way they're structured, I'm biased here. It's like the one bit of the bill I actually wrote. Okay, so the way they're structured is they're targeted to small and low-wage businesses, which are exactly the businesses which they do not offer health insurance. So tightly targeted to try to get those businesses which would otherwise not offer health insurance.